Quawan Charles was a 15-year-old boy who left his father's house on October 30th with a friend and that friend's mother. He was found on November 3rd in a rural area of Louisiana. Police told the family that Quawan drowned. Now you go and look at those photos of that boy in the morgue and tell me he drowned. It's bullshit. We all know it's bullshit. The family has started a GoFundMe to raise money to do an independent autopsy. If you can help, link is in my bio.
Here we came too far, in the darkest days, don't know where we are, or who we are. Here we came too far, in the darkest days, don't know where we are, or who we are. Here we came too far, in the darkest days, don't know where we are, or who we are. Here we came too far, in the darkest days.
I don't want to do this one. This young man is Quawan Charles. On October 30th, 2020, he was picked up from his father's home by a friend and the friend's mother, without his parents' knowledge or their consent. When his parents could not find him, they went to the police to report him missing, and the police said he was likely at a football game and refused to release an Amber Alert. Now, I'm going to spare you the picture of what this child looks like now. But he was found dead on November 2nd. The parents have had to pay for the autopsy, and the findings are brutal. There is a link to the GoFundMe page in the comments. Please help this family. This shit has to stop.
Hey, what up, y'all? Planet the Fix. I had made some mistakes on my previous reporting on Quawan Charles. It's actually not Mississippi, it's Louisiana, so get that correct, that it was not Mississippi. This all occurred in Louisiana, and that is the white woman that allegedly went and picked up Deshaun. They also, in the other video I had, a woman that knew the woman that picked up Quawan said her car smelled like bleach. I also got people doing a peaceful protest outside the woman's house, and they said it smells like a coroner's office. The police was there escorting the people out because it looked like they're moving out their home, like they're scared for their safety, but nobody was scared for Quawan's safety. The police got to these people's house quicker than they put out an Amber Alert. They didn't put out an Amber Alert for Quawan. So the family do got to go fund me for a second autopsy. We know how this go. Once the second autopsy come, it's just going to be screaming for more justice. It's just levels of screaming for justice to being deprived. They're sitting there escorting the people that abducted a 15-year-old from their home. Y'all need to check this out. This is bugged. We also got people speaking on it and just comments, you know what I mean? So check it out and send prayers to that mother. With that being said, what you heard and saw was the content. For additional content, click the link in the description. Like, follow, share, subscribe, comment, hit the bell, visit my community wall, and if you have time, go to www.amor-eka.com/TV. That's our Planet of the Fakes too. We are the new umbrella, Planet Up.
Make sure this live is on. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm not going to be before you long, but I hope you see the title of this live. I want everyone who is listening or will tune in to research, look up Quawan Charles. His family called him Bobby, 15-year-old Louisiana boy who was brutally murdered, beaten, and found dead in Louisiana on November the 2nd. Reports were told that he went missing Friday evening, October 30th, and he was not found until November the 2nd. His parents were not notified. His father was not notified until November the 3rd, and his mother was not notified until November the 4th. It has not made any national media news, whether it be MSNBC, CNN, ABC, Roland Martin Unfiltered, you name it. It has not made any national news. It's almost like a complete cover-up. There are photos of this young man's mutilated body, and it is eerily similar to that of one Emmett Till. For those of you who don't know, Emmett Till was a 14-year-old boy visiting his family in Mississippi back in 1955, August of 1955, from Chicago, who he was allegedly whistled at this white woman, Carolyn Bryant, which later on we found out was a complete lie. For that, he was kidnapped by Carolyn Bryant's husband and her brother-in-law, and he was brutally beaten and mutilated, basically in the same fashion as Quawan Charles. There are pictures that has now reached the surface of the internet of Quawan's mutilated body, and it is quite disturbing. It's very similar to how I saw the images of Emmett in his open casket that his mother did, and Quawan's mother's perspective on that was quite the same as Emmett's mother. She wanted the world to see what happened to her son. I'm sharing this live simply because I want particularly black people, but this world, to be put on notice that the systemic racism and evil in this nation is not dead. Yes, many of us celebrated when the election results came in and Joe Biden became president. That's all great, fine, and dandy. But there is a war at hand, and we are not out of the woods yet. Black people, we need to prepare ourselves mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically, and we have to do all of this with wisdom. We cannot be foolish to think that just the government alone is going to save us. We have to do everything that we can to protect ourselves, stand up for each other. Our strength is in our numbers, our unity. We have to come together as a people. I'll say that one more time before I go. We have to come together as a people, because this system is wanting to kill us off. No, it's not the news that you may want to hear, and quite frankly, I don't care, because it needs to be said. On the cusp of a glorious celebration, supposedly, and a new president, but yet we're in the same old rugged story. You, black people, are a threat to the fabric of the foundational racism in this nation, and we have to be aware of that. This was just a week ago. Something like this happened a week ago. We're not safe. We have to walk by faith and intelligence. I'll leave it at that for now. But please, ladies and gentlemen, research the story, the horrific story of Quawan Charles' murder, aka Bobby. Talk to you soon, Facebook.
Quawan Bobby Charles was reported missing from his mother's home in Baldwin on October 30th. Family members say he left home with a friend and that friend's mother without permission. He was found dead 3 days later near Laurelville. Since then, family members and community activists have questioned the circumstances of his disappearance and death, suggesting foul play and possibly racial motivations. Katie Easter joins us live outside the Iberia Parish Courthouse with more on a protest underway. And Katie, who's out there tonight?
Several dozen people are here, including Bobby's family, people from the community, and several organizations, including one called Stand Black and The Village. And they are demanding a thorough investigation of the case. And now that demand is being echoed by ACLU of Louisiana, which put out a statement today in support of the Charles family. They say investigators have been slow to provide updates to the family about the case. And family members say they were told Bobby drowned, but they are not buying that, pointing to a graphic photo of his body that's circulating online. And so far, we have not heard any updates from the Iberia Parish Sheriff's Office, and they are the ones who are handling the case at this time. And now deputies say they have interviewed several people and have collected physical evidence, but so far, no arrests have been made. Live in New Iberia, Katie Easter, KTC, TV3.
Hasn't found us. It's funny today that we have to come here and demand that people be arrested for the brutal murder of a young man who was 15 years old. Folks, peace demands justice. We are done letting them brutalize and kill us. We are done allowing the sort of behavior that exists across this state and this country where black men can be killed and white elected officials can do nothing. It's done. We're done with that.
Yeah, we are.
Folks, I'm going to call up a couple of people to speak. We're going to say a few words to you today. But all of this is in the pursuit of justice for a 15-year-old child who was stripped from his mother's womb.
Right. Help. Help.
And I wish I had half the courage, a quarter of the courage, that this family has to stand on these steps and demand justice. I'm going to ask now that we take a moment of silence for Quawan.
This might have to be a two-part video, but just listen up. I just got off the phone with the lieutenant detective from the Iberia Parish Sheriff's Office who's overseeing Quawan Charles' murder right now. I wanted to ask him why the official public record of his death was drowning instead of the very obvious acid-burning lynching that happened to him. And he kept on spouting this bullshit about, oh, well, I can't give you any personal information because you're not a family member. But I'm asking about the public information you made available to the public. One, why are you not accurately reporting his murder as a hate crime? And why are you not demanding an accurate autopsy from the St. Mary's Hospital over in Lorayville? And he said, oh, I can't give you that information. So just before getting off the phone with him, I reminded him about what happened to Emmett Till and what sparked from Emmett Till's murder. And not 2 seconds after mentioning that boy's name, I got hung up on. So there's some skeevy shit going on at Iberia Parish Sheriff's Office. Go blow up their phones.
Hi, this is Roxanne Nelson. You want me to call you?
Yes, ma'am. Hi. My son is, I don't know what you want to say. She's not friends with him after all this stuff.
Okay.
Okay, well, anyway, to the same story, but he did say whenever they picked up your son, him and his mother, and the stepdad were all tripping, they did some mushrooms. Those ones that are poisonous or whatever, they make you trip out or whatever.
Oh, Lord, yeah.
Well, they were all on mushrooms, not your son. I'm talking about Dave. So when we got there, he left. He said, oh, well, then he don't know anybody. So, he like kept changing his story. Well, and then the mother and my son went to get in her car, but it smelled strong like bleach. And she told my son, she said, you can't smoke in the car because we bleached it.
Oh.
And then from what I could understand, he told my son that they found your son's body in a sugarcane field behind their house. So it's like they bleached the core because they used the core to go hide the body, your son.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, then it's eating me alive.
So what's your son's name? What's your son?
Sheriff, let him leave. What's going on, everybody? Listen, I am out here on the scene of where Quawan Charles was last seen. at the home where he was, where the people who abducted him and took him have packed up their stuff, and the sheriff has let them leave. So I'm trying to figure out and understand what kind of connections they have besides being white that just allowed them to leave the city after killing somebody, or leaving a home after killing somebody. And what I would like to point out is the fact that it smells like a coroner's office right outside of this home. It smelled like a coroner's office. That's literally what it smells like. Yeah.
It was on the mushroom. No, we don't know. But regardless, we know they was on some wickedness. Because look, y'all let them leave.
They are gone.
That's something, right? The sheriff let them pack up and go. It smells like death.
God, the smell is so strong. It is. It's really strong. It don't even smell like this inside of a funeral home. We have decided to come out here. I'm so grateful for all of those who...
Everybody come together. Everybody come together. Now, if we can come out here, come on, seriously. We can come out here. How many days is later? A week. November the 3rd, they found him. He been missing since the 30th. Since the 30th. And the sheriff, the let leave.
Family packed up.
Let them pack up and leave. After he done told him that the family said, why didn't arrest? He talking about he got them checking in with them every day.
You see, the sheriff got here before we did. They've been circling, keeping this house protected.
They knew we were coming.
They were here before we turned in.
Y'all got the doc. Y'all got the
They've
proof.
been waiting for us to show up.
And for those of y'all who don't know, that smell that you're smelling right now, it smells like a coroner's office.
Y'all smell that?
Yep, exactly. Yep, that's exactly what it smells like out here. This is on the highway of Maribeth Highway, 217 Maribeth.
But they're worried about protecting their damn. They're fighting over who.
Anybody ever been to the slaughterhouse? That's what it smells like out here. There's something dead around here. His name is Quawan Charles. He was 15 years old, and what we understand, all that we know is that he was abducted from his home, he was taken from his home, and then later he was found brutalized. We understand that the people who lived here are the ones who took him. We also understand that this family was let go by the sheriff's office here in Iberia Parish. They let them move, pack up their bags and move. This woman that took him had no permission from his parents to take him, and they have the audacity to allow them to stay out of jail. At the very least, she should have been arrested for kidnapping. She didn't have, exactly, and she had a warrant. She had a warrant out for her arrest, and they have not done anything. They have enough probable cause.
That they allow them to call in every day.
Yeah.
You call in every day?
They've been calling in and checking on them.
This is not supervised probation.
Exactly.
You don't call in every day.
They need to be in a cell.
That's it. That's it.
With their name on it. Jail cell.
It's some disinformation. There's what's going on, some disinformation about the truth. We don't care what they were. We know that they grabbed this man, this child.
We out here on the scene in Laurelville
That's
at
what
the
they
Triller
listened to the
Park,
radio show. And
where these people was living at, that abducted the little guy,
next day at the pastor right talking about how the white boys did him. But he was a kid, and they got drunk.
Several different people out here to confirm that the smell out here smell like the coroner's office.
It's deadly. It's death. I mean, whether it's an animal or a person, there's something dead around here, that's for sure.
We got everybody information?
Who knows how many people they done something like this to.
We made a silent statement. We know when everybody got their pictures. Yeah. We clear what happened. Now we here. How did the sheriff let them get out of here? Y'all see that in bannership?
Justice for Quawan.
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 Justice for Quawan. Justice for Quawan. Justice for Quawan. Justice for Quawan!
We out here.
Of course, we're out here, y'all. We are safe. The new Black Panther Party is here under the leadership of the national chairwoman, Crystal Muhammad. They've come out here. We have, of course, the Lafayette chapter on the ground, Baton Rouge, New Orleans, people from all across the state. Of course, we got our brothers and sisters all standing with us in solidarity across the state. And so what we understand is that justice in this city, or in this state, in these areas, does not look like what it's supposed to for us. So I'm asking that you continue to fuss, continue to fight, and continue to push.
Online to recall the sheriff and the Baldwin police chief and the district attorney.
Can you repeat that, Sister Crystal? I'm sorry.
We need to have the petition up within 24 hours to recall this sheriff. And not only recall, charges need to
Sister
be,
Crystal
charges
Muhammad,
need to be brought up of
Black
obstruction
Panther.
of justice. The sheriff need to be arrested for obstructing the justice and the district attorney.
Can you give the people your title, Sister Crystal, and what you do?
Crystal Muhammad, New Black Panther Party. My title is Freedom Fighter, Revolutionary. This cannot be allowed to go on anymore. Yes, sir. Thank you. I want to say, and our holy ancestors, to come here, and whatever has been covered up, make it all uncovered. Make the truth come out, and everybody that's responsible for doing this to Quawan, and everybody that's responsible for covering up, be exposed and brought to justice, and arrested, and tried, and convicted, and thrown up under the jailhouse. As a matter of fact, it's a hate crime, and need a death penalty.
Amen. Black power! Black power! Justice for Quawan! Justice for Quawan! Justice! Now! Justice! Now! Justice for Quawan! Justice for Quawan! Justice for Quawan! Justice for Quawan! Black power!
All right, everybody. I can't believe that shit. Yep, go back and tell her.
Planet of the Fakes 4 Families. And Pigstar HH News. #Justice for Quawan. As a parent, watching this mother speak to the lack of transparency surrounding her son's death was heart-wrenching. Quawan was reported missing to the Baldwin Police Department on Friday, October 30th. Family members say he left his home with a 17-year-old friend and the friend's mother. Quawan's mother said neither she nor his father gave permission for the woman to take her son anywhere. The family says police didn't seem too concerned about the missing teen, saying he was probably at a football game. The family urged police to issue an Amber Alert, however, they never did. 3 days later, on November 3rd, Quawan was found dead. Police say he was found in a rural area in a field. This family picked up Quawan Charles, and he was later found dead and disfigured. Law enforcement asked this family not to leave Louisville, LA, and they were just spotted gassing up in Lafayette, LA. After being seen loading their U-Haul in the dark of night, if you spot them, please take a picture of their license plate, so that we can track where they're going. Do your job, Sheriff. I just can't believe they allowed them to do this. Pouting face Monica Jones. I can. That's how things are done in that area. Monica Jones, I'm sure they have. The FBI needs to be on this case. They need to find out where the U-Haul was rented from and where they drop it off. Must be hiding something, and whoever took the damn picture should have got the license plate and they should have called police. Baby, y'all gotta do more than snap a damn picture. TF. Sheriff, don't give a damn. KPRC 2/click 2 Houston ABC 13 Houston's news leader Coup 11 News pick up this story. People need to be aware and the killers need to be found. The fact they're trying to leave make them extra fucking guilty. What the fuck? This has me weeping in tears for this child and his mother. Thank you for fighting for this mother's right to justice as you always do. Do you know where donations can be made? Thank you very, very, very much. Go to www.amer-ica.com.
Louisville, Louisiana. Coming out the other way, huh? The Black Panthers in Louisville. What up, sir? What up, sir? Black Panthers out there doing their thing. Huh? What up? How you doing, sir? Fine. Getting out, fam. They hold up there. We're laughing at the po-po. Out here in the trailer park in Louisville. That's the trailer right here? Where it's further over there? This where they packed up and move at? Is that one right here? They boarded up and everything? Is it right here? Wow.
Everybody recorded.
They didn't board up, didn't took out. Yeah, they done took out. This the trailer right here they was living in. They moved today.
Sheriff, let them leave. Sheriff, let them get out of town.
Yeah, they the hotel.
Come on.
That's the trailer they was living in.
This is the trailer right here. Everybody get your cameras up. This is the trailer right here.
Yeah, they the hotel. They didn't kick rocks.
Sheriff, let them leave.
Bo, do it. You done dropped the ball, my friend.
Sheriff, let them run out and leave. All the neighbors say they packed the U-Haul today and left.
That's the trailer they were living in right there.
The sheriff let them leave.
They took out.
This is the trailer where those people were living. The sheriff just let them pack up. They left. And they, all the
The sheriff let them pack up and go.
Wow.
Y'all on Facebook Live, make sure you're inviting people. Shadow banning social justice warriors. You have to make sure to invite people specifically. Yeah, or else they won't stay for 3 or 4 days.
So I'm going to try to figure out what kind of connection.
Big Stroke, this is where the people was living at. They can't pick that kid up from Baldwin. Wow. You say they was on the mushroom.
No, we don't know, but regardless, we know they was on some wickedness.
Oh yeah.
Y'all smell it?
Mm-hmm.
The sheriff let them leave.
The sheriff let them pack up.
The sheriff let them pack up and go.
It stink out here.
It smells
Yeah,
like
stink out there. Bad smell. Stink.
Those people moved out today.
That's just a trailer right here. They were living in.
Everybody come together. Everybody come together. Everybody come together. Everybody come together. Now, if we can come out here, come on, seriously. We can come out here. How many days this later?
A week. A week.
November 3rd, they found him. He been missing since the 30th.
Since the 30th.
And the sheriff let
That stink.
leave.
Family pack up.
Let him
under
pack
the
up and
cover
leave.
of night.
After he done told him the family said, why didn't arrest? He talking about he got them checking in with him every day.
You see, the sheriff got here before we did. They've been circling, keeping this house protected. They were here before we turned in.
Y'all got the doc, y'all got the proof?
To show up.
For those of y'all who
Come
don't
on.
know, that smell that you're smelling right now, it smells like a coroner's office.
Y'all smell it?
Wow.
That's a familiar smell to me. Yes, I know.
Wow.
That's a dead smell. It smells like DuPont. That's what it is.
Say the smell out there smell like a coroner's office.
It does.
And the sheriff let him pack up and go, huh?
Let him pack up and go. But they're worried about protecting their damn
Wow.
They're fighting over who has to put an Amber Alert out for the boy, but they're gonna protect the damn trailer park.
Wow.
Put it out. All of them should have put out an Amber Alert.
His name is Quawan Charles.
Quawan Charles.
What we understand, all that we know is that he was abducted from his home, taken from his home, and then later he was found brutalized. We understand
Wow.
that the people who live here are the ones who
The house
took
of the
him.
family that kidnapped.
We also understand that this family was let go by the sheriff's office here in Iberia Parish. They let them move. Pack up their bags
And go.
This woman that took him had no permission from his parents to take him, and they had the audacity to allow him to stay out of jail. At the very least, she should have been arrested for kidnapping.
Yeah.
And a warrant.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But tell me if that was a little white
She had a warrant out for her arrest, and then was not done anything.
And then to tell a family that they allowed them to call in every day.
Yeah.
You call in every day?
They
Wow.
What
calling
the
and checking
hell?
on
This
you.
is not suicide prevention.
Exactly.
You don't call in.
That's it.
He said what the name of it.
It's some disinformation. There's what's going on, some disinformation about this. We don't care what we know that they grabbed this child.
We out here on the scene in Laurelville at the trailer park where these people was living at that abducted the little guy, the little 15-year-old from Baldwin.
When he was a kid. And they wrong.
Several different people out here to confirm that the smell out here smell like the coroner's office.
Smell it
Whether it's an animal or a person, there's something dead around there.
We got everybody information?
Who knows how many people they have done something like this?
We made a solid statement. We know what everybody got their pictures.
Yeah.
We clear what happened.
Yeah.
Now we here. How the sheriff let them get out of here? Y'all see that in the banner ship?
Justice for Quawan. 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 We out here. Innocent kid, 15 years old. That could have easily been us.
All right.
Processing, so we understand.
All right, everybody.
Justice.
So we know we need to.
Wow.
When Devon finish, come on, everybody. We know we got to do next. We got to all series.
Yeah.
Within 24 hours, we need to get the petition online to recall the sheriff and the Baldwin police chief and district attorney.
Can you repeat that? I'm sorry.
We need to have the petition up within 24 hours to recall this sheriff. And not only recall, charges.
Sister Crystal Muhammad, Black Panthers.
The sheriff needs to be arrested for obstructing the justice and the district attorney.
Can you give the people your title, Sister Crystal?
Sister Crystal Muhammad, Black Panther Party. I'm People's Party. My title is Freedom Fighter, Revolutionary. This cannot be allowed to go on anymore. Thank you. I want to say, and our holy ancestors, come here, and whatever has been covered up, make it all uncovered. Make the truth come out, and everybody that's responsible for doing this to Quawan, and everybody that's responsible for covering up, be exposed and brought to justice, and arrested, and tried, and convicted, and thrown up under the jailhouse. As a matter of fact, it's a hate crime, and need the death penalty. Black power.
Black power. Black power. Justice for Quawan. Justice for Quawan. Justice. 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 Now. Justice for Quawan. Justice for Quawan. Justice for Quawan. Justice for Quawan. Black power.
All right, everybody. We got.
I can't believe this shit.
Yeah, go back and tell everybody.
Pack up and move, man. This the thriller right here. That's the thriller. Ain't no such thing as evicted.
No, they didn't get evicted. They left. They followed us.
If they gonna say something, come do it now. They late dollar short, huh?
Come in peace, we leaving in peace.
If they come, they did come on. Come on, everybody, let's stick together.
That's how desensitized it is if you have to like show everything.
Yeah.
I'm honestly around, they literally packed it and they allowed it. I mean, like, I thought when I you know what I mean? Like 4 days?
We are the ones.
Come to the light, bro. So you got DJ Fab himself, Mr. 105.9. You got something you want to say, Fab?
I'm just disappointed in our system, man. You know what I'm saying? How we keep losing our young folks. I mean, we got to stand up, man, at some point, you know. I mean, it's crazy how with the elections going on, and we see all this racist stuff going on, but yet we silent to it.
Can't get no justice.
Can't get no justice.
I mean, fresh elections. You never got sworn in yet. Still can't get no justice. You know what I mean? Didn't send no representative of nothing.
Yeah, so
you know, just
very disappointing to see just murder after murder and nothing happen. You know, and that's why I feel like I'm, obligated to be out here and be a voice for the voiceless. You know, so I definitely appreciate the Black Panther, new Black Panther coming out here
and the village.
And the village coming on out here.
From New Orleans.
You know, but we shouldn't have to have a lot of times come when we got a lot of soldiers right here home.
Yeah.
Let's come on over here
we get on the internet, we talk about this and that, but now it's time to show up.
Right.
So that's why we're here.
Thank you, Fab.
That's why we on make it united. Everybody gotta say something. We gonna make it United States. Who wants to say something? Come stand by me. Everybody wants to say something? Come stand right here.
Somebody.
Come on, everybody. We ain't got corona. That's it. For real. Garlic. Black Power, you ready, sister?
Black Power.
Black Power. Get that light. Justice for Quawan.
Justice for Quawan.
Justice for Quawan.
Justice for Quawan.
We are out here right now.
She about to get a light.
We good? All right. We are out here. Step back, everybody, for a second. This is the trailer where the people who abducted without the family permission, Quawan Charles, the sheriff, let them escape and get away. No arrest. The lady got a bench warrant. Today we had a demonstration. The neighbors around here, 3 different neighbors get told us that they packed up a U-Haul today and left right before the demonstration early. But we was over there at the courthouse. Sheriff and them was letting them make their escape. Yes. But we, wherever they at, we come back together, guys. They gonna have to deal with us. We stand united. We ain't gonna let no stone be unturned. The sheriff needs to be arrested for obstruction of justice, covering up a murder.
That's it.
The DA needs to be arrested for obstruction of justice and covering up a murder. Not only that, they need to be recalled. That's right. The chief of police in Baldwin need to be arrested. Laurelville, all of the people who are in elected officials and appointed by elected officials who let this happen are obstructing justice. They're allowing the cover up of a murder. You let the killer get away. Over young Quawan Charles, 15-year-old, being taken from his daddy's house without the parents' notice or permission. That's a crime. And none of these police officers or none of these police agencies issued an Amber Alert on October the 30th. And once they found the body and knew what happened, because we found out what happened, they let them get away. And we have a problem with that.
Yeah, we do.
We want justice.
We want justice.
Justice for Quawan.
Justice for Quawan.
Justice for Quawan. Black Power.
We're gonna get rid of them. The governor, you ain't saying nothing. The governor ain't saying nothing. Come on. Where the black elected officials at?
That's right.
Hold them out.
Where all the elected officials at?
That's right.
State rep.
Hold them out.
Where they at? We are going to get rid of anybody that has used the black vote to get in office, but won't respect black life.
That's right. Right.
Gotta go, partner.
You gotta go.
Recall.
Black Power. That's it. Let's go.
Black
Power.
Power.
We gonna say, and it smell like death out here.
Yeah.
And something is dying.
Death. It was decomposition went on in this trailer.
That's right. That's it.
That's why it smell like that.
That's right.
The murder happened here.
Right on
You
time.
know what? Now you want to show up.
They
Why
show
did
up
the
when it's
cops
too late.
want
Catch that.
to show up?
You know what? He needed to be.
But they're here right now.
They beat us here.
They were here
before we got here.
That's all right.
They are more concerned with this trailer than Quawan's life. That's all you need to know about
They
them.
concerned about us being here.
Yeah.
Us being
That's
here.
it,
Yeah.
Right? They can let them go. They know what this is at.
Because it's a large group of black people.
That's
Right.
right.
Say that again, white
Because
guy.
it's a large group of black people.
That's right. Black Power.
Black Power.
Black Power.
Power and unity.
That's right.
Black Power.
Black Power.
Black Power. See what we saying? Now we done told y'all the peaceful way of addressing it, allegedly. If any means necessary at this point. Black Power.
Black Power.
All right, everybody, let's get back to we're gonna leave our thing where we came together.
Yeah.
Everybody gonna
Justice
get
for Quawan.
Justice 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 for Quawan.
Justice.
No peace. Oh.
That's strong.
Everybody drive straight.
Y'all have a good one. Be safe. Fat, we got to get somewhere and get some gas. Yeah, it's cause it looked like that kind of park. That's ridiculous, man. Just knowing the young man and
that come through here, man, and wasn't able to leave alive, man, just to come walk these grounds. You know, it's unreal, man. You know, everybody got a 15-year-old in their household or somebody 15-year-old. So, you know what I mean? It's just, you know what I mean, some heartless people, you know. For the woman to say they was on mushroom, man, that's a hell of a liquid, dangerous drug, man. You know, so, you know what I mean? They need to be held accountable. The DA need to act. The sheriff need to act. You know, the little representative, you know, whoever over the Barberry area need to take action.
What up, y'all? Planet of Fakes, King of Content. Thank you for looking at my video. And also, I need y'all to basically follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is it ain't even POTF. It's just Planet_of_the Fakes. Planet_of_the Fakes. Subscribe to all my channels too. Mainly Planet of the Fakes, Umbrella Corp, POTFS, Planet of the Fakes Women Group, Planet of the Fakes 4KDZ, and make sure you like us on Facebook. Just put POTFS Global News. Thanks for watching our video, and definitely make sure you visit www.amordashika.com/TV, and that's basically where you see thousands of videos on our website, unflaggable, uncopyrightable. You could be there too. Just get your content together. King of Content, Queens of Content, Planet of the Fakes too. We are a platform. With that being said, what you heard and saw was the content. For additional content, click the link in the description. Like, follow, share, subscribe, comment, hit the bell, visit my community wall, and if you have time, go to www.amordashika.com/TV. That's our Planet of the Fakes too. We are the new umbrella, Planet of. And I wanted to bring some things to your attention. Oh, you know I'm going to follow that. You know I'm going to follow that. I'm going to follow that. Oh, I'm definitely going to follow that. I'm following that. I'm following that. Following that. Skip, 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 skip. Skip, 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 skip. Oh, I'm following that. 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 Oh, I'm following that. I'm following